Just thought I would do a live. I'm out here walking around the back. Kill some time, a little exercise too, and everything. Yeah, you know me, but now you never know when I'm going to do a live. Never know. I'll drop in there, give you one just about any time. I'm way above, past my Wi-Fi signal, so I'm using my phone signal. So. Yeah, we're way past my Wi-Fi signal. Anyway, hope everybody's doing okay right now. Well, I don't know how long this is going to last. That all depends on how much signal I got. My battery on my phone is up pretty good and everything, so we got that okay. I usually get pretty good service, so my signal might stand up. Yeah, I'm just kind of killing a little time. Ain't much going on today. And everything. And I needed, my legs was bothering me today, so I said, well, I'm gonna get out there and do a little bit of walking. Let's just see. We're gonna do a little bit of exploring there. What do you think? Might not, you may run across some deer real quiet because they are over here quite a bit. I had to take my sunglasses off so I can see who's. Oh, we got one watching. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing fine today. I am for the most part. We're going to kind of walk this way a little bit, maybe down to the creek, see what it looks like. I'm hoping my signal holds out good. It should. But for some reason it happens to drop out. At least I'm trying anyway. Give you all a little something other. Yeah, Goblin by now. He just, do things right to spur the moment. I think I'll do it live today or something like that. Quiet. I don't want to spook no deer. Let's see if I can pull it. I want to get me in one of them devices where I can hold it like a pistol. Hold this phone like a pistol. And keep my hands free a little bit. A lot of leaves in the creek. It's not running. It's running, but it's not swift. We got look like two people. You know, it's hard for me to schedule anything, but it always gets you all tense tight. Forgot to title it, so I'll do it after the it's over with. Kind of right over in there is where deer usually are at. Right over in there. It's a little early yet, but it's early in the afternoon. But it should. They usually start coming out about just before it gets dark. Who we got on there? Mike, the SA. Hello there, Mike. Hello there, Shawnee. Nah, yeah, I'm kind of looking for deer too, Shawnee. But I'm just out here killing a little time. Thought it was a good idea to do a little live. I don't know how long I'll be able to do the live, but we'll see how my signal holds out. They usually right up in there where they'll come out at a lot of times. And how about the audio? Go back to, let me see here. Yeah, yeah. Just for a second there, it's reconnected. So I'm gonna get back up here where get back up here where I can better. I should have got a signal there too. It's weird, but technology, that's what technology does for you. We'll just sit right here. How about that? We'll just sit down for a little bit, and then we might walk down in that direction here in a minute. I've been walking. Let's see, what's Shawnee saying? Am I doing pretty good there right now there, Shawnee? Can you copy me over? I don't know if this is going to work or not. Don't know. My signal is not the best on guess. We might have to not press our luck too much, probably. But yeah, if y'all can hear me, I hope y'all doing okay. Uh, put a okay in the chat there if you can hear me. And cause we're kind of winging this, you know. I was walking right down through there one day, coming back in this direction, and got about middle ways of that field right there. And a deer, no, I'll tell you what it was. I was on my riding mower, and I was mowing a path down through there. And on the way back, I was coming about middle ways there, and a big old buck come right straight across in front of me. He was going right straight towards the creek. The way he was going. Yeah. We may walk down that way just since we're already here, and we'll see what the signal does. Maybe if I'm real still when I'm, down that way, it might stay good. You know how cell phone signals are. We're dealing with technology, so we're gonna have to, bear with it. I guess we're at the mercy of them, of the cell phone signal. Some carriers are better than others, and you know the deal. But we'll walk down that way and see what the deal is. Uh, I wasn't expecting too many people catching me on this live, but I got to switch hands. I got to switch hands because my got to hold my walking stick with the other one. Y'all catching me? Is everybody in there? Ah, there ain't nobody in there. Everybody dropped off. No, we got three. We got three watching. Okay. It's hard for me to. It looks like I'm live. I'm back up again. I'm headed back towards the house because my signal keeps cutting in and out where I was at, and it's not going to work. Unfortunately, it's not going to work. It might be okay for a cell phone, emergency, just regular calling, but I don't know. You would thought maybe it worked. Oh yeah, we're getting her now. We'll just sit down here for a little bit. I was wanting to do a live in the woods there. That's what I was wanting to do. Go into the main part of the woods and do one. I may do that if weather permits me. I may go right into the woods. Just wait till I get on over in the woods and do a live. I may even do a live deer hunting. You just never can tell. Of course, I got to be a little bit more quieter. But we'll talk like this. We'll be okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, we can't do it right now. We'll just have to wait. Now, if I get on over into the woods part, I'll be up higher and I'll be able to get better signal. So that may be a thing that I might be able to do. You never check, you never count old Goblin out. He'll try something to make it work. Yeah. I'll be running off a pure cell phone signal, not your normal Wi-Fi when I get back there, so that may be something we'll do tomorrow. Yeah, we may go for that tomorrow. May do it. I have to apologize for cutting out like that, but it is technology we're dealing with after all. I was just right through a gate right there, and just right down maybe 50 foot down in there, and you would have thought I would have still had signal at that point. It shouldn't have affected it, but right exactly where I'm standing at or sitting, this area right here, it's very hard to explain. Uh, I'm wanting to call it paranormal simply because things don't work like they should in this area. This particular stretch of little valley right behind the house. And the loss of signal seems to coincide with everything else that normally happens when you're down in there. As soon as you cross that gate and go down in there, that's when you start experiencing things that your equipment's not working right. I've been down there with the video camera, just actual video recording stuff, and the camera would act up. It either quit, show a low battery, or something. You know. See, my phone's acting up right now. My phone's acting up right now. It's trying to show me how to share it and everything. But what we're going to do, we're just going to head on back to the house and conclude this short live stream. As crappy as it is a crappy live stream. I'm going to walk behind the neighbor's yard here. They don't care. They don't care. They're pretty good people. It's good to have good neighbors. They're good people. Oh, there's a cat. There's my cat right there. Look at him. Well, my company. Hope y'all are still in there. Y'all still in there? Yeah, y'all still in there. What's he doing? He's hunting. Cat hunting. He's hunting. That's socks. There he goes. Anyway, it's stupid. That other neighbor, he's an idiot. So he's a pure idiot. Anyway, we may sit out here in the yard for a little bit. It's a nice day today. Very nice. Very nice. That's that back field back there. If you can see that field right back in there. See that field? Way back in there? That to the woods right behind that is where I'm wanting to go and do a live. We're going to do a live there. maybe tomorrow. We'll see what tomorrow brings, but yeah. We're going to we're gonna walk over here and sit down. What we're gonna do, we've done enough damage that we'll have to sit here and look at my screen and see who all's in there. Who all we got in there right now? Cold, windy, overcast here today. Oh yeah, it's pretty good here. I don't know exact temperature there, Shawnee, but it's warm. It's almost close to 70 degrees. Close to it. A beautiful day here. Y'all can see that that there are different colors up in the trees. Very beautiful. I like this time of year. It's actually my favorite time. And my bushes there are starting to change. There's what they call the burning bushes. They get that bright red bloom on them. They'll be the red berries on them. You can't eat them, but they're. I wouldn't advise it, but little bitty. They're nice. And I got a cat there. Look at that. He's trying to impress me, Smokey. Smokey trying to impress me a little bit. What are you doing, Smokey? Smokey. What are you doing, kitty? Oh, he's washing. I ain't gonna film you washing, clean yourself. I'll wait till you get done. But yeah, I don't know if they eat it or not, Shawnee. They may pick them off. I don't know. I've not here in the last month. I haven't seen that many birds here. They're pretty much gone. I mean, they're disappeared, making themselves scarce. They're not. I've had stuff out for them to eat, and they're not touching it. I haven't. Usually the yard be full of them, and not right now. Not right now. Yeah, well, my video quality and my filming expertise is not the best in the world, but I don't work for Hollywood, so I'm not inclined to be perfect on that. But I try to give y'all a good, raw, everyday life experience. Oh, you planted garlic yesterday. That's cool. That's cool. Well, you reminded me of something, Shawnee. You reminded me. Here, I can share this with everybody. Hello there, Storm. I planted this about 2 weeks ago. Well, no, about a week ago. We got these cactuses from my wife's co-worker. They were moving and had to get all this off their property. We got these cactuses and a couple other items, bench and so forth. We got that. I planted them, like I said, about a week ago or so. Get them in the ground so they'll do good. There's that pesky gnome sitting there. He acts like it He's not paying attention to me, but I believe he is. Golden beaver. Oh, you're talking about that moon. Golden beaver. The golden beaver. Yeah, when Shawnee mentioned that other night there on your live, I was golden beaver. What a name! I never heard that before. Oh me. Well, I tell you what, them cactuses right there, boy, you better not handle them with your hands. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You better wear gloves if you're gonna fool with them. I didn't wear any gloves when I was planting them, and I found out later, why. Cause them little bitty hair. Well, not not really. Where I got them from, they had them outside also, so they were outside, and we just pulled up what we wanted. I mean, they had a big bed of them, great big bed of them. Yeah, you would think they were free. They may freed, but I doubt it. If they do, they do. But like I said, they had them outside, so in the ground in a bed such pretty close, about like this is. We just went out there and pulled them up. You would think they would probably have froze, but they've had them out there for several years now. We didn't need all of them, but since they were giving them away, I couldn't pass it up. I said, if nothing else, I'll give a couple of them to somebody whoever wants them. And got that flower. That's probably going to get frostbit for too long. But it was outside too, so pretty much everything we got was outside plants. It was already in the ground outside, so I didn't want to fool with no inside plants because I don't have the room for them out inside right now. I'm pretty much full. I got all my stuff already inside. Got all my hanging baskets and stuff like that inside. So if them cactuses do well, they do well. If they don't, they don't. But I'm pretty sure, well, since I transplanted them, now that may affect them. That may be a case that it could be affected. But oh well. You got to try to experiment a little bit. Normally I would think that them cactuses would have, cold weather would get them, but I know they had theirs outside. So evidently, though, it's a type of cactus that's resilient to it. But like I said again, if they die, they die. Yeah. This time of year, you're wanting to. My little duck ain't moving. My little duck I got put up there. His little wings moves around when the wind blows. As you can see, I don't have no birds. None. There's no bird. I hear them, but they're not thick around here. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they're migrating. I thought about getting some more wild bird seed and putting it out, but would I be wasting my time or what? Now, come wintertime, now there'll be some cardinals and stuff like that, but I like watching them cardinals and everything, but I don't know. Yeah, they're usually up around the, hanging on the lines, electric lines and everything. And they're usually all over that bird feeder there. And you can't keep bird feed for them. But I ain't seen none for the last couple weeks or so. Now, you see every once in a while, you'll see all kinds of hawks flying over. And I've not seen any eagles, but they are here. They are here. About 3 or 4 miles from here. Now, there's 2 or 3 of them. And I know some people at church, they say they see them all the time, them eagles. And there used to be one right up on top of that knob right there. There used to be one right up there, because you'd see him flying around up high. And it may be the same bunch, but maybe it's a migration thing going on. Who knows? Well, we got 7 people in here and 36 minutes and 27 seconds. Somebody's gave me 3 thumbs up and a middle finger. That was a funny. I meant that as a joke. Cat, what are you doing? Look at that. Look what he's doing. He says man's out here, and I'm gonna come out here too. Whenever we're sitting out here in the chairs, here they come. Here they come. We got one sitting over on that chair right now. See him there? But that's Smokey. He's a pretty good kitty. Ain't you, Smokey? Pretty good cat, I guess. Oh, I didn't invite you to sit in my lap, but I guess you're going to anyway, ain't you? Because you want to be petted. Does any of your cats does your cat make you pet it, Shawnee? This one here will. He'll make you pet it. He'll make you pet it. He'll put his paw out and grab your hand. I don't know if he'll do it now or not, but he might. Come on, pet me. Do it. Don't make me out of a liar. Here, grab my hand. See? Oh, he does a lot better than that. He'll grab me by the. He'll put his paw up on my cheek when he's sitting in my lap. Pet me, Dad, don't it? Oh well. Yeah, he does too. He does too. You know, he's the only one that does it. The rest of them won't do that. His daddy done that. This one here. His daddy done the same thing. Sylvester. He would do the same thing. He would make you pet him. And I guess, we can say it. Oh, Smokey, he got it natural. But anyway, y'all getting any snow up there, Shawnee? Getting any snow? We're not looking forward to it if we get any. That stupid weatherman said back early, I think it was early in the week, that we possibly would get some snowflakes this weekend. But I don't think he knows what he's talking about. I really don't think he knows what he's talking about. My neighbor. My good neighbor. Yeah, they're good neighbors. You don't hear much out of them. Well, I don't think I'm gonna. We're 40 minutes. We've got 7 people watching. I might as well burn up some battery time on this phone. Might as well. We're gonna try to go an hour. I ain't gonna go a little further than that. Might go an hour. I don't know. I ain't got nothing much to talk about except only gas prices are going back up again down here. They were $2.45 a gallon. As soon as you crossed into the line into Boyle County, it was $2.45, and that was yesterday. And it had been that way since Monday. And the further you got south, the higher it was getting. Today, today we were driving up through there and got it right across into Boyle County. Well, before we got into Boyle County there, it was like 280 something. I said, oh my God. Then we got across the line, it was 280, almost 290 a gallon. It was about almost a 40-cent increase overnight. So you tell me what in the crap's going on. Can anybody explain that to me? There's nothing serious going on over in the Middle East as far as oil production or anything like that. So, I know it ain't the shutdown causing it. Could it be the fact that somebody's wanting to line their pockets? Could that be these oil companies wanting to line their pockets? Is that what it could be? We can only assume that that's what it is until they give us some kind of information to which we can base our opinion on. Then we're going to have to go with that assumption that somebody's wanting to line a pocket. Now, this shutdown, yes, and I don't mean to get political, but I will, because what's facts is facts and what ain't is not. But it's plainly clear that the Democrats are not wanting to open the government back up, and it is affecting people in more ways than one. We got air traffic controllers working without pay. Most of them have called in sick due to the fact they're not getting paid. And Friday, they're going. The FAA has announced that they will be reducing their air traffic by 10% due to the air traffic controller situation. Now, you tell me who does that benefit? Who does keeping the shutdown going benefit? It surely don't benefit me. It don't benefit you. You know, I'm not worried about the air traffic controlling situation because I don't plan on flying anytime soon. But the fact of the matter is that you got people working without pay. Who can do that? Can you do that? I couldn't do that. And I can pay my bills. I couldn't do it. And yeah, the EBTs, they gave them half of them this year for this month, which I wasn't even expecting to do that. That was only the funds that were allowed to be given in an emergency situation. Only half of the benefits, which maybe they'll get out and work now. But that's another rabbit trail that we don't need to go down right now because everybody's aware of what's going on, and there ain't no sense in me rehashing it. Y'all pay attention long enough, y'all can figure it out. Y'all smart people out there. You don't need me explaining anything to you. Oh boy, but I tell you what, it is a mess, that's for sure. And getting closer to Thanksgiving, pretty much Christmas time rolling in here. And, it just seems like it's a lot of things happening that at one time that shouldn't be happening under normal circumstances. I'm gonna put it out there. The Democrats wanting to give illegal immigrants free health care, and I'm against that. I'm against that. The taxpayer shouldn't have to do that. No. But they want it. That's why they're keeping it shut down. They're not, it's just crazy. They don't care about us. None of them people up there in Washington cares one thing about the American people. I'm going to tell you what, even old Trump, President Trump, which I do believe he's trying to do the best he can under the circumstances, but he don't really know what it's like to live like we do, from paycheck to paycheck, or buying gas for your vehicle, paying your electric bill and stuff like that. He don't know nothing about that. He's got people that does that for him, But the fact of the matter is, it's so frustrating that they don't care. They just don't care. You can say that. And anybody thinks the government's going to help you in a time of emergency is badly mistaken. You got to fend for yourself. You got to have stuff. That's why I say prep up, save up, get the stuff that you're going to need to hunker down and ride through these little turbulent times like we're having right now. Right now should be a wake-up call to people. Should be. I don't pay no attention to none of the news really, especially watching YouTube, different so-called news channels. I may glance through them and watch it, just a little bit of it, to see what everybody's talking about, but as far as me concentrating on it and getting all worked up, no, I don't do that. You're better off just reaching over and turning it off. But I don't know. I'm happy with my situation as far as that goes. I'm content. I'm not rich by no means, but I've been blessed with more than I deserve as far as health wise and food and stuff like that. I'm satisfied. But most people are, they're just gonna have to get their mind in the right spot, so to speak. Cat, I guess you found yourself a warm place. My God, it since that sun went behind that knob, it has got getting cooler out here. It is getting cooler. You can see there where the sun's starting to. Maybe I can go between and let y'all see the other side. I couldn't show you this direction for now because that sun was too bright. Now you can see. Now usually you can see turkeys out through there. Most usually. We're going to try to go to 1 hour. I got 51 minutes, 17 seconds left. Already done so far, so. Yeah, I like doing these little pop-up lives. I appreciate everybody coming in that's come in and everybody watching. Appreciate it. I wasn't expecting anybody. I just out here goofing around. Goofing around. Usually it's turkey. Because that's a kind of like you're looking at a little hill right there, and it kind of goes over. So you're not seeing the entire field. It's like a hill. Go straight over. Just straight over it like that. So there could be some critters on the other side over there towards the wood line that we're not seeing. Because right now is a good time for them to start coming out, especially when that sun goes behind the ridge there. Let's see what time we got. 53 minutes we've been broadcasting. Oh, yeah. Is everybody still awake in there? Have I put everybody to sleep, or what have I done to you? We got a car coming. We'll let that car come by. You see how close I am to the road. Who in the world's that? Oh, there's UPS down there. UPS down there. It's usually not a good idea to stand out here in the road like this, but you know, I will. See them bushes out there? Look how bright red they are. Ain't they pretty? They're really pretty. I like them. I like them pretty good. I trimmed them back quite a bit, so because they were hanging way out here. It was just really, you couldn't weed eat under them or nothing, right? So they got them little berries on them. Little berries. Some little berries there. Here comes the UPS man. He's going up the road there. Bye-bye, UPS man. Some little berries. Bye-bye, UPS man. You know what I need to do with this feeder here? I need to clean it up and repaint it and everything. That's what I need to do. I need to trim some of that crap off right there. Trim from them overhang. Trim it up a little bit. You can see right there where it's rotting. Yes. Yeah, it does, Barry. It does get busy. It does. Here's my storm cellar. I don't know if I ever shared it or not with anybody. It needs to be cleaned out. I need to clean it out, and I got to put a new door on it. But yeah. This little. I'm trying to milk these. I'm trying to milk these few minutes left. Trying to milk it. My duck is not turning. It tells you there ain't no wind blowing. Anyway, I tell you what, it's got cooler, Barry. It's got cooler. After that sun went behind that red, boy, temperature dropped. Yeah, I've got a long sleeve pullover on, but I can still feel it. Feel it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised we got 5 watching. That's unbelievable, but I do appreciate it. I'm glad y'all. I'm sorry about wasting your time. Well, y'all, I appreciate it because y'all could be doing something else besides watching me goof around. Yeah. We're going to go to 1 hour exactly. And then I don't know what I'll title it. I normally title it before I go live, but I was in a hurry. I'll do it later. I'll call it Goblin's Goof Around or something. Yeah, 2 of them could be Google or YouTube. Yes, it could. Very well could be. Very well could be. That's a fact. See that valley right back in there? That valley right back in there? Now that goes up to years and years and years ago. The story was that there was a settlement way back in that valley. And a pretty large settlement. They had a store and everything. Yeah, this little area here got a lot of history behind it. A lot of history. We're getting close to the cutoff time, so what I'm going to do is start saying my goodbyes and appreciating everybody coming in and looking at me and wasting my time with me, goofing off with me. Appreciate it. Y'all could be doing something else, but y'all chose to watch me, and that's means a lot. Uh, keep hit that notification bell to the all. That way, you never know when I'm going to do a pop-up live. You never know. You never know. I like doing that live action. Live action. Yep. But anyway, y'all have a good one. And we're going to shut her off there. We've been doing this 1 hour exactly. And y'all have a nice rest of the afternoon.